So pretty much the title says it all about this. Yes, 30 Days a Night is finally back. I've been waiting for this comic book series to come back for such a long time. I heard about the stuff. I heard about the trouble that happened with Steve Niles. It was just I can't believe that happened to him, and then he stopped writing. 30 Days a Night, but apparently as of December, 30 Days a Night has been back, and we're up to 3 issues right now, so that is really exciting. So I actually downloaded those like immediately when I found out about it. I was just talking with some friends, and I was like, got an email from Comixology that Dark Horse comics, were on sale. I was like, oh, cool, let's go on Comixology, and I just figured, maybe there's something happened with 30 Days a Night. So I looked it up, and it turns out that, yes, back on December 20th, they started the series back up. So what I'm actually going to do for this video, we're going to go over, currently there's 3 issues out, so it's a return to 30 Days a Night, but I also wanted to review and recap what's going on in the series. So spoiler alert, there will be spoilers for this. I would stop the video now and go read them, because I'm going to go sort of in depth with all the spoilers and all that other stuff and speculation to what might be going on, because they actually have changed some stuff. So going to the series, this new series as a whole, this is the 30 Days of Night 2017 to 2018 ongoing series. Right now I think it's looking at to be 6 issues. So in this current series, it's pretty much a reimagining of the original 30 Days a Night, but there are some of the same stuff, but there is like literally like one major change that happened that not even I expected. I don't think anybody expected that either. So it's really interesting. So going over the first issue, so with this one, actually, you have a guy, coming to Barrow, Alaska, looking to work, Barrow, Alaska. That's where 30 Days a Night first started. There's going to be no light for 30 days and 30 nights or whatever. So this brings to Evan and Stella, who are actually together still in this reimagination of the comic. And of course, Evan's he's the sheriff. He's the sheriff, and Stella's a deputy. So they get some calls. I think there was something about alcohol, correct? Yeah, alcohol and vandalism. Just like all the stuff that was starting in the first one. The vampires are kind of like making sure that nobody has communications and all that other stuff. People are seeing things. People aren't supposed to have alcohol. There's a dispute with a wife and the husband. You have a guy named Walt. I guess he's a hunter or whatever, and he spots one of the vampires, but then it's gone. Evan goes to chase down the guy who hit his wife or whatever. Stella goes with Walt to check out some stuff. They find a little, kind of like how Eeyore lived in Winnie the Pooh. They find one of those things, so somebody's been living out there for a while. Evan is able to track down the guy who hit his wife. His name's Connor. And then he runs into the guy who was looking for work, and he said the sheriff that he went that way. And, you know, they cross paths, but then Evan looks back, going to the panel. Stella goes back with Walt to see what's happening, and then you see that Evan is dead already. So that was the major change that happened. One of the major changes that happened. Not only are Evan and Stella together, you know, this time around, but Evan's already killed off in the first issue, so it obviously has something to do with the guy. So just some really, really exciting stuff happening already. And then you have, and what's cool about the end of the issues is they actually have the original, some of the snippets from the original 30 Days a Night comic, you know, the stuff that's it's written by, you know, story by Steve Niles, but the artist has been Tempelesmith. Going over that, actually, the current artist for this current series of 30 Days a Night, give me 1 second, is Piotr Kowalski. So he's doing the art for this series of 30 Days a Night. So moving on to issue number 2. Cool little recap. Yes, Evan's dead. Stella's like super pissed. She takes in Connor. He tells him obviously he didn't do it. I think we all know that he didn't do it at this point. The coroner saying that he was strangled. They don't know what happened. Stella starts drinking. No, she shouldn't. The snowmobile rentals. The snowmobiles have been like trashed. Walt runs into the vampires. He gets attacked. Stella with her other cop partner, they find the burned cell phone, so everybody's cell phones were missing, so there's no communications. She gets a call from the coroner saying, so Evan's body is gone, and she's like, how do you lose a dead body, and blasey. So then you have the guy that, you know, the outsider, just like, you know, previously in 30 Days a Night, there was the guy who was working for the vampires because he can blend in because he's still human currently to, you know, tear down all the communications. Stella takes him to jail. And then the guy who's working the radio tower, he hears knocks, and then he runs into the vampires, and that's the end of Lot 1. So then going back, and then we get on to issue number 3, where stuff's starting to go down. Radio control tower guy's running. He runs into Walt, who doesn't say anything, and then it turns out that Walt's a vampire. He kills radio control tower guy. So the lead vampire this time is some guy in a leather coat with some glasses, and he's smoking a cigarette. We don't know what his name is yet. Walt asks if they're gonna attack. No, he's like, no, we're gonna wait until, you know, they cut off the power, just like in the original, comic book series. The guy in the jail is like, you pretty much don't know what's coming. You're all dead. The lights go out. Stella goes to check it out. They don't know what's going on. They find the radio control tower's guy's name is Gush, as you later find out. He's like, literally, he's not coming back. Let's just say that. So then, Stella go back to the jail. The guy's escaped. He kind of bent the bars and walked out. Stella shoots him dead. And pretty much everybody's in darkness, and Stella sees in the binoculars all the vampires, and that's that. So yeah, guys, 30 Days of Night is back, and we don't know what's going on because originally Evan wasn't supposed to. Originally, you know, spoilers, if you haven't read the original series, I highly recommend it. Pause me, go rate them, and then continue back with this video. I'm really glad this series is back. It's honestly my favorite IDW series. So I'm just really glad it's back. I'm glad that Steve's back to doing, 30 Days a Night. I actually do like the art, for this one. Though I am a big fan of Ben Tempelesmith's comic book art and his art in general. But yes, 30 Days a Night is back. It's lots of speculation on what to go on. I will be reviewing each issue, redoing reviews and recaps of each issue of 30 Days a Night, ongoing, as I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be really fun, guys. I'm just really glad that the series is back. The next issue actually comes out on the 21st of this month, so be on the lookout for that from IDW. And right now it's looking at like this story arc is going to be 6 issues. I do not know if they are going to be doing more story arcs for 30 Days a Night. Time will tell. But you know, it is what it is, guys. I'm just really glad this series is back. It's gonna get me back into comics, I can tell you that. So, with that, guys, that's gonna be the end of this review and recap for 30 Days a Night. Honestly, I'm gonna give each, with all the twists and turns, I'm gonna give each issue a 5 out of 5 in my book. A huge fan of the series. Thank you, Mr. Niles, for coming back to do 30 Days a Night. I really appreciate it. It's like literally back in Florida in storage. I have every single issue, every single, hardcover, paperback, graphic novel of 30 Days a Night. And I've watched both movies. So, it is what it is. And, hey, Netflix, just make a 30 Days of Night, TV series. But, okay, guys, I've run for on long enough about my fandom for 30 Days of Night. You guys take care and have a great day. And if you liked the video or enjoyed, feel free to leave me a like, subscribe if you're new. So, there'll be lots of, stuff coming out here. So, besides Dokkan, there's going to be, we're going to see about the Oscars tomorrow as well. So, yep. See you guys later. This is Chow signing off. And we'll see you in the next video.